at least force these heroes off lanes, cut creeps, maybe kill them. Klink's, as soon as he hits like that level... Now that's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it. As Puppy will get his wards down. Same already done by Heath. Now that's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it.
Isn't really a reliable move to cancel the black hole.
Same already done. Now that's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it.
Isn't really a reliable move to cancel the black hole.
Same already done. Now that's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it.
Isn't really a reliable move to cancel the black hole.
That's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it.
Isn't really a reliable move to cancel the black hole.
That's a tall task. So you lose 2-0 here, you're in a lot of trouble. So Secret definitely looking for that first game. Perhaps this could be it.
Isn't really a reliable move to cancel the black hole.
That's a tall task. So but this time, Secret are prepared. They picked the Klinks, so not gonna really be as easy for him to just come in and give him the totem.
Crit is gonna help him out a little bit. A very interesting starting item here from mid one, Ring of Basilius. When's the last time you've seen somebody leave the base with the Ring of Basilius in a pro game?
I normally complete it in the lane. That's what
oh, you can't complete in this lane, so I guess that explains a lot of that.
Perhaps worried about a courier snipe, so... And Crit starting off in the lane is the Bat Rider. Now this is what he was playing the support Bat Rider previously. I think it was like a month or so ago. He spent a lot of time laning. He was really far behind.
Selesai kelawak, kami nonton dulu. Nonton TI7.
Also had a couple.
Lan, nontonlah TI7.
Crit.
TI7, nontonlah, lah mulai.
Trying to zone mid one out.
International
Here comes a magic stick for mid one. So I wonder, see magic stick, whether Crit says, okay, I've done my job. He's got a stick now, so my harass will be too effective. I'll just leave. For now, he's gonna napalm inside the trees. Not give away the stick
pretty
charges.
Tough matchup for Faker, right? Like you really, if there's no Bat Rider here and you've got the threat of that Tord coming in, peppering you with searing arrows from range, you're never getting close to him without help.
I mean that's why the Bat is here, right? If you look at the CS, like he's actually leading in terms of CS, 8-3 to the 4-0 of Klinks. So far the plan laning stage for EG is looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of CS. Of course, their supports are not having the best time, especially Crit, but Zankine's starting to jungle now. Zai did grab the level 1 Sandstorm. You can see already some stacking happening here for Crit. Runes are about to spawn, and it will be Ravager in top.
Lihatlah caranya.
So, actually, gonna let mid one down. So yeah, EG actually doing pretty well here early. Like, for me, the big move that will probably decide the mid game and the course of this match, assuming nothing crazy happens in stage Lumi, is that jungle invasion. Do they get early towers? They are looking for the first blood here. Diving Arteezy, MP, pressuring him. Does have the Sakuchi cooling down, but Zai stands strong and forces them back. Nothing so at least for now, giving Arteezy a chance to suck.
On paper, I think EG does have that early game push, like you're mentioning. They have Icons, they have Wolves, Howl on the Idolons. That's a lot of burst damage that you can't put on things. I really like the fact that Puppy is down here. He did not but is important because I don't think the Weaver by himself could keep down the Lycan. Lycan sitting at 4 HP regen per second will likely level Arrow Impulse up again. I don't think Weaver could actually pierce through that much regen. So it is important for Puppey to walk up, give him the 17% a little bit, and pressure RTZ. Because you would love to trade farm as a Lycan here against a Weaver.
It's like a boss. You'd think the Clinks can really harass and slow down the Shaker. Not the case. 20 and 7.
Yeah.
That matchup is not really working out as intended for Secret, especially considering they committed to Kunkka. Meanwhile, Kezu breaking relatively even here against Universe is getting out tonight a bit. But there is not like a clear lane win happening around the map right now for Secret, which again, it makes it more and more about that jungle invasion.
Right.
And that early pressure when EG try to play a little greedier.
And the narrative we had during the draft is that Secret needs to pull a little slightly ahead, right? Because they picked heroes like Clinks to be the core. So we're going to see a charge happening in the mid lane, but likely just a harassing one. Oh, for sure.
Any adjustments from Secret that you would like to see?
I don't think there's any kind of big lane swap that you could do to kind of salvage any lane. I think it's kind of fortunate how the lanes are going, and they need to just pick up kills with Yabzor as well as Puppey, which unfortunately for them, they are unable to pick up any because Sanking and Batrider are some of the tougher supports that you could roam on, right?
Sanking is continuing to sandstorm away in the woods while Puppey scouts out crit both supports, trying to farm the jungle now. This might ideally be around the time when you want to start striking if your team's Secret, but Clinks is not ready for that. He's only level 4. The Weaver, same thing, only level 4. So at best they can probably do is leech. They think about bringing in Yabzor. He second thoughts and rotates back towards bottom. So
Dah ketahuan situ.
now at least get EG continue to play there.
Sankey making the rotation of top sneaks past some tree line.
Mail's in a little bit far. Could be an opportunity. Charge coming in. Puppey wants to go. He gets the bash. Yabzor's in position, but mid one didn't like the top of that time. He backed off. Meanwhile, in the top lane, by committing and will find Kezu. That's the first blood. Yep. He was farming, but he quickly leads the lane, and that is the beauty of how EG like to play. That they seem to balance that greedier play with like making just enough moves to apply pressure and leave some from the lanes with the force.
It's just really hard to play against this playstyle by EG because their supports are constantly missing off the map. And then as Secret, you're like, okay, are they jungling or are they just ganking me? And charge happening.
Then the follow-up charge. Burrow out. Can he get away? Surging forward, but the Spirit Breaker stunned. Malefist preventing him from getting maximum value out of that surge. Can't even get onto the Sand King in a 3v2. They fall short. Another disappointing outcome for Secret. Oh, more pain. Salt in the wound now as mid one gets blocked away by Sumail. Snags that prize taste rune. Clinks is caught up in CS, so that is some good news for Secret. But still only even with the Earthshaker, not ahead as you would like.
Yeah, and Shaker hitting level 6 is going to be huge, especially with a haste rune. I'm going to look for a Sanking rotation here from Zai. They could easily pop that haste, walk up with the Echo Slam, and then set up a Burrow Strike, and that is a dead Clinks. In fact, I think Clinks probably should start jungling and give the lane to Yabzor, because that gank is extremely, extremely likely.
He's going to make his next move this time towards bottom. Looking to dive RTZ. Ideally, you'd love to see that Spirit Breaker moving with the Ion Shell on him, but not going to be happening this time. Hugging the tower, playing defensively, does get charged, but Zai's already ready to cut this up. The 2-hero Burrow kills off Puppey, punishes him for his insolence. And mid one has to back over. They commit both cores to this rotation. They're two beefy carries, and they might lose one of them here. Mid one and Viz, they have protection.
No, they don't.
Doesn't look like it, but nonetheless, EG wasting a lot of Secret time, coming out on top of these exchanges.
Yep. Having this ward in the river, very common one at this stage of the game, but seeing the charge from Spirit Breaker is the reason why they were able to make that rotation as cleanly as they did.
There are the weak points in EG right now. Secret can't seem to find any. They're going to charge the mid. They look for Sumail, but Echo interrupts the charge. Get the hell out of here, Puppey, says. Fairly big cooldown expended, but course, keeping himself alive means the phase boots
Radiant's top tower
out, or
deserves
perhaps
just as much help as
save and go directly into the Blink Dagger.
Likely gonna see in phase first. Yeah, he had finished. And then most likely we're gonna go into the Blink next. No surprising build whatsoever. Still has the haste rune though.
I wonder if PG looked to make a move with that. No smokes currently. Now the charge will be attempted on Universe. And this is the tricky thing for Secret, is Puppy's really getting his work cut out for him, Lumi. Like, wherever you charge, there's so many heroes that get interrupted. Universe can Malefice you, the Sand King can Throw Strike you, the Earthshaker can Fissure. We saw yesterday the Flame Break did interrupt the charge, so while it doesn't cancel TPs, I guess it still works against charge. There's a lot of ways to just disrupt this initiation from Puppy.
I think that really the big problem for Spirit Breaker is that the lanes on its own are not winning. When you have advantage lanes, the lanes by themselves are already putting so much pressure, and then the Spirit Breaker could be so mobile across the map and apply even more pressure at these pressure points. The problem is, Secret are essentially losing all 3 lanes, and what we saw yesterday when I believe it was, I want to say, Execration that picked Spirit Breaker, exact same situation. Spirit Breaker by mid-game just felt like it wasn't even a hero, it was just a big melee creep. Couldn't apply any pressure anywhere, didn't do anything, and just quickly fell off. And I can't feel, but that's the same situation happening out for Puppy right now.
This is around the time where I thought Secret would want to really start taking over the map, invade the Radiant jungle, try and take a tower down early, shut down all the farming patterns. But Arteezy is farming freely in the woods for now. It looks like he's headed back to the woods, already hit level 5. Universe, uncontested in the top lane, closing in on his Midas, has the gold now for it. Sumail having a whale of a time in the mid lane, so just still trying to find really even that first slight crack of an opening, and they just can't seem to do it. And in fact, they might not get one now, as EG are showing signs of a 5-man rotation towards the top lane. The warding has been impeccable. I mean, you mentioned the one ward bottom. They might be able to get Sumail here, though. This could be huge. He's a bit isolated from his team. The lone cow could be punished. Charging for Puppy, gets the bat. Needs a little bit more. Kunkka coming in with the Torrent as well, trying to lock him down. They need that Shaker. He walks back in. He gets up the Echo. He gets up the Totem. He's going to kill mid-1. Oh, not good. Not good for Secret. Stays alive, Sumail. The cojones on this one. That is painful, Lumi.
Dude, the man up. Like, he knew he was going to die if he tries to run anyway, so might as well fight for his teammates available. Zai, to me, MVP so far at every single fight to just counter-initiate. Man, you said yesterday we need, what is that, the Spidey Sense Award for players?
Yeah, we were joking, you know, like if there were new hexagons nowadays, you know, maybe one of the categories would be Spidey Senses.
And man, the Spidey Sense on Zai.
EG's like, you know, their MMR might be a little bit lower than Liquid's, but right now I'm feeling like their Spidey Senses is
on top of things, for sure.
Yeah. So they do seem to have Secret figured out a little bit this game. Like, the warding position has been perfect, the rotations have been on point, and they're also out farming them all the while. So.
Middle, we're gonna see Yapzor on the run here. Charge is gonna come through here from Puppy. Looks like he will be fine. And this goes back to something I mentioned during the drafting stage. Now, as the mid-game approaches, you're seeing a level 6 Kunkka, barely going to pick it up, and then a level 4 Spirit Breaker. These two supports really want to be like 7 or 8 by this point, or soon after.
They want to have a kill.
Yeah,
like
they want to get something done.
You don't pick Clinks and Weaver as your cores, and Spirit Breaker Kunkka with a Darkseer to not have kills, but finally they'll get one. Universe taken down top. Early push pickup here for Kezu, and there's a lot of magic damage on EG.
For sure.
And the silver lining for Secret is that while all these shenanigans were happening up towards the top side of the map, they did finally take that bottom tower. That to me is actually extremely important. These outer towers, probably more so than the kills. Cutting down on where EG feels safe to farm when they have heroes that are great at it is a huge way to limit their economy heading into the mid game.
I think taking the mid tower would be more important to the point that you made. If you could invade their jungle with the mid tower down, that's much better. But beggars can't be choosers. They are down, and maybe one thing that Kling's lineups can do is you could just backdoor tier 1 towers. Your damage output is so high. Maybe not with the level 1 strength, but maybe in a couple of minutes you can start thinking about that.
It's going to go back for Midas here. So mid 1, not trying to run to the Desolator, got the casual medallion. It's the value damage / potentially Roche item if they have a really decisive team fight. But the key for Clinks has always been stay off the map. You know, constantly farm the jungle, be a threat to gank, try and force your opponents by your absence to clump up, to farm less freely. And Mid-1 definitely doing a good job of that right now.
Oh,
But you also have to balance that with, you know, actually getting some farm. You can't just constantly not be farming it off the map.
look at the 3 hits, chunking crit down. The charge is going to get cancelled. I think that was a miscommunication from Secret.
Puppey was charging, and now the Blink Dagger reveal. Echo comes in, but that Clink's pretty tanky. Not the easiest takedown, and will be alive. Yaps are there to break the lasso. Nicely played, and now trying to run away. The charge through. Puppey piledrives crit back. Sleeve my pesky phone Fletcher away, he says. But no, Spirit Breaker going to go down here. As Sumail comes in for round 2. Fisher's there. It traps in mid-1, almost but not completely. He squirms away. Clinks has been losing weight. So he has left. And now Zai low in the river, but EG losing the bat as a trade for the Spirit Breaker. That was the Blink debut. Could have been worse, and you know, I think does showcase one of Clinks' strengths, that he has a deceptively tanky core.
He also had the bow buff on him, which made him super tanky. First kind of slight victory here for Team Secret. Although did not get any towers or objectives out of that, and that's going to be the game plan for Secret for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Get a small kill here and there, pressure towers, because we know the economy game for EG is just much better. They got the Enigma, they got the Midas running. He's approaching to level 15. Top gank.
Look at mid-1. Starting MP here.
Top
There's
gank.
a top gank.
Yep.
We'll take down Puppey. Constantly trying to deal with this Bat Rider, and his persistence pays off. Gets the kill. That might be the mid tower. That would be huge. He's going to Trelay into it now. Grave's not available. Already used it for the kill. Those Searing Arrows do quite a bit of work. EG, have to imagine, will be coming straight
down
to defend this. They're walking through a scan, though. They were clipped by it. It's a Secret. Should know this is coming. They back away. Look for the reset. One using that medallion to help him farm Ancients.
Once again, I think we're going to set up a gank here on Kezu up top. No shapeshift this time.
Sumail does not have Echo yet. He's going to try to start with an Enchant Totem. Fissure comes through, hits the Darkseer. That's not the target he wants. Now the Enchant Totem back up Spirit Breaker, but I think the jig is up, and Sumail wants to get the hell out of dodge. Still, though, tanking some Searing Arrows. Dropping low. He's still extremely durable, but pulled back into the vacuum. The boat, the pain for EG as they lose 2 critical team players.
That is the Wombo combo that we're talking about, and man.
To think I doubted it.
Yeah, Yapzor has been on point. As soon as he got that level 4 X marks a spot, it's just X non-stop, and it's just beautiful for these kind of small skirmish. We do see mid-1 backdooring the tier 1 as Puppey pushes crit away.
It is really, so much of the game is about this tower and that tower top. Taking those down opens the way to Roshan.
Yep.
It allows them to invade EG's jungle. Like, that is, if you were writing a script for Secret, those would be the 2 most important things, the Roshan and these tier 1s.
We're going to see that fight one more time, and look at the beauty that is the vacuum torn boat combo. You used to make highlight videos, but we're not going to watch that anymore because there's a fight in the river as we have Bat Rider getting cleaned up.
Crit is getting punished a lot. He's been, you know, running around on his own, trying to be that, you know, roving X Factor that can set up ganks or at least assist teammates when they're being dove, but it's tough to get away with that against the Clinks. Mid-1's constantly tracking him in the river.
Clinks in a Spirit Breaker.
He's also setting up vision for the charges, so it's a nice little synergy between these 2 heroes that Secret has been able to exploit.
I mean, he's playing on the Bat Rider, but assume he's kind of on like a Crystal Maiden or Vengro, right? Like, you're just playing the 5, you're trying to ward and create space for your team, and that's going to happen against these 2 very aggressive roamers.
As you can see, mid-1 again charging. Zai is the next to be caught out, and this is where having those towers down is oh so sweet.
But he's charging through a ward, so Zai is aware of the situation.
But doesn't matter. MP's going to get onto him. No teleport scroll on Zai. This could be trouble even without the Spirit Breaker actually connecting. One Searing Arrow, almost half his health down. MP wants to chase. He's committing for this. It's going to take a couple volleys of auto attacks to get the job done. He time lapses not quite in time.
Meanwhile,
and now MP in danger. He's on the run.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker charged through an entirety of EG, so he just died, and now they're going to cut down EG. What a visual block! Traps MP in. Zakuchi's down, no time lapse, and he's going to get burned down. Vacuum pull, torn! Huge Echo Slam to take down the Weaver. The bolt's going to come in. They will take down Arteezy as a trade. Can they get a little bit more? Yapzor getting in position here for more X.
For the X.
Glimmers himself, finds the X here on Sumail, and will connect the Torrent.
You Universe does have Black Hole along with the Blink. Secret got to be careful not to group up. Yepsor sitting back, wants to interrupt, and it is just in time. He is able to do so now. Jumping forward, Puppy commits onto Sumail. Sumail's in trouble being overrun. EG's position has been completely compromised. 3 down.
Wait, how did that Black Hole cancel?
I believe it was Yapsor just quickly...
No, he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think he saw Yapsor. Was like, okay, well, there must be coming, but there wasn't anything, so he canceled it himself because the X-Torn came after the Black Hole got canceled onto the other targets. Now, granted,
let's see if we have a chance for a replay here. Either way, the push is on. Secret working on the tier 2 tower. They're going to take this down. Way to Roshan is certainly looking a lot more open now. The Desolator under construction momentarily for mid 1.
Oh, I'm gonna get the replay. X-Torn back.
So starts the fight on Sumail. Set this up with like a Glimmer walk in, then Puppy gets in, the Black Hole comes through.
Normal.
And he just...
That was vacuumed by Kozu maybe?
Oh, it could be. You're right.
Normal.
I'm not... There's a lot of purple in there, so...
And in any case, great fight by Secret. They get some key kills. They're also not allowing EG to set up their full combo, and they're taking these early scrappy fights. That is what you want to be doing if you're in their position.
And they're getting objective off of these fights, which is important for Secret. Again, they cannot play on the back foot. EG's got the better late game, they got the better scaling hero. For now, Secret should start to look at Roshan. Keep in mind they do have the medallion on mid 1, and they have nothing but burst physical damage, so Roshan would be very easy.
G trying to calm down here, reset for the next fight. The vision is starting to become a problem for them, as constantly Secret know when EG are off in the jungle farming, and the greed is